How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another Marvel Snap video. We bought the duck. I've been excited for Iron Lad Howard the Duck for a month now since it got leaked. I almost did not buy him because of everyone on Twitter saying that they don't think he's going to be good. Made me second guess myself, but boy, are they wrong. Now, I've been playing this deck for the last hour, and it has been phenomenal. It's very close to the control deck that I just hit Infinite with. I really like that style of play, so I was trying to kind of stick to it. Marvel Snap Zone posted a few lists that they think that Howard the Duck would work well into. This is very similar to one of them. I think I made one or two changes. I threw Iron Lad in there. I don't think that was in there. I thought I made one more change, maybe not, but anyway, this deck is amazing. It's my new favorite deck. Howard the Duck's ability is just so fun. It's so nice knowing what the next card you're gonna pull is or what Iron Lad is gonna hit. It really takes Iron Lad, I think, to the next level. Before we get to the breakdown, as usual, if you love all things Marvel Snap, make sure you like and subscribe, hit the bell. Let's talk about the deck. So like I said, it's very similar to the last deck that I was playing. Has Nebula, has Daredevil, Professor X, Spider-Man, Storm, Jeff, that kind of control package. But instead of Magneto for the 6-drop, it has Doctor Doom, which works very well with Iron Lad, works well with Storm, be able to play into that spot. It has Jessica Jones added in there to play on top of the Storm lane on turn 4. So with all these added 4-drops, we have Zabu instead of Star-Lord, and we have Howard the Duck instead of Rocket Raccoon. Turn 1, obviously Nebula or Howard the Duck. Turn 2, Daredevil or Zabu. You're gonna have to decide based on what your hand looks like. If you have Professor X in hand, maybe drop Daredevil. If you have a bunch of 4-drops, obviously Zabu. Turn 3, you're looking to Storm lane and come over the top with Jessica Jones on turn 4. If you don't have Storm on 3, just drop one of your 2-drops. You can play Spider-Man on turn 4, try to lock down a location. And then turn 5, you're looking to either Spider-Man, Professor X, and then turn 6, Doctor Doom, or whatever you need to. Enchantress, you have a lot of options with this deck. So I have some gameplay after this, but as usual, if you love all things Marvel Snap, make sure you like and subscribe, hit the bell. I'll see you in the next one. All right, Howard in hand. Be nice to get an Iron Lad. Try to make use out of the Iron Lad Howard combo. Zabu turn 2 would be nice. No turn 2 play. We have Spider-Man, Professor X, we need it. Doctor Doom, we need something better though. No turn 3. Just turn 4 prayers. This doesn't help us here. This will give us just enough, which is not good enough. Next turn we have Zabu coming out. That doesn't help us at all. So Jessica Jones into middle and hope that's enough is our play. We do have Doctor Doom to make up the difference if we need it. And I mean, what do we do here? Just Spider-Man right? Spider-Man Nebula right? Imagine if he's playing Daredevil, he's got some way of locking it down. Yeah. It's really our only play. If he's Spider-Man's and another drop, then we have Doctor Doom to win both lanes. Gamora. I don't know if we have enough to beat a Gamora. This becomes 6, so we need 6 power there. Doctor Doom's not enough. Yeah. Okay. Emote him. No 1-drops. I don't think we've started a game with Howard the Duck yet, and he's still been pretty useful. We're probably gonna have to storm that away, so maybe we Nebula into it. I think we'll get more value than with Jeff. We can always surprise Jeff later. So we can storm and then hopefully come up with a better 4-drop than Spider-Man. Yeah, it's not good. All right, I guess we probably have to storm elsewhere. I don't like storming into Shuri's lab without priority. However, I do like Zabu and Jeff into Shuri's lab next turn. drop a Spider-Man, maybe move Jeff middle. It's not the worst. Electro. Sort of like Electro ramp with Star-Lord. Never seen that. I guess it would make sense in like a Galactus deck, possibly. I don't know what card's next. All of them are not very good except for Professor X. So 25% chance to win Shuri's Lab. Maybe we have to Zabu, play Jeff here. Then we have the option to move Jeff middle. This is a little tough. Doc Ock could be coming down. Yeah, looks like it's a Galactus deck. I think we need to top deck Professor X to win this one. Well, there's a Professor X. And a Jeff to tie it. I think normally I would snap here, but I'm gonna play this out and see if he plays the Galactus into this. That's funny. Oh man. I'm just gonna end turn. Maybe he'll give me the extra cube. I played this guy a bunch, but clearly he's lost this one. GG. That was crazy. That would have been nice if we had Howard the Duck in hand. We could have made that read and then make that play. But kind of interesting to know with Iron Lad when it gets pulled out. What's coming next? That is a... Okay. So I guess we'd rather have Zabu out. Next turn, Jeff Daredevil. That's not the best because we have to kind of compete. Jeff is actually really good against Nebula, so I guess we're okay there. I guess it makes sense to just play Daredevil. Next turn we can Storm. This is fine. I think we're gonna have to let Elysium go. So we're gonna play for right and middle. This is a... I think we're just gonna have to guess. And Professor X mid. And then we can move Jeff there if we need to. I guess Professor Xing with the Nebula is probably best. We can get max value, but yeah, that's just a misplay. It's fine. It worked out, but just a misplay. And this is should be game. So I'm just gonna snap here. Doesn't matter what we top deck as long as this comes over the top. I think all of our top decks are good except maybe the duck.
Wind, aid my hand.
Ooh. I mean, Professor X isn't. So I guess we're up. So yeah, moving Jeff just should win. I think that's it. So we'll play the duck. Yeah, he's gone. This deck is actually working out really well. We didn't have Howard that game, but it's worked out pretty well. Very similar to the last deck that I've played and the deck that I hit Infinite with. And it's playing pretty good. And Howard's actually been pretty useful with respect to trying to figure out what plays are coming out next, what I can play for next turn, what Iron Lad is going to hit. It's interesting. It's working much better.